Extracted sand is sprayed into shallow water zones. Particles settle naturally under gravity. Land formation begins invisibly. First land emergence. Shallow sandbanks break the water surface. Small islands begin to appear. The palm starts to rise. Trunk formation begins. Sand placement concentrates along a straight axis. This becomes the palm's central trunk. Geometry guides growth.
Front layout defined. Multiple narrow sand extensions branch outward. Each follows GPS-defined curves. Symmetry is maintained.
Dredgers operate day and night. Sand volume increases steadily. Time becomes material.
A wide crescent boundary is marked offshore. This will shield the island from waves. Protection is planned early. Massive armor stones form the outer shell. They absorb wave energy. Durability comes first.
Breakwater emerges. The crescent-shaped barrier rises above water. A calm lagoon forms inside. The palm is now protected.
Additional sand raises the palm above sea level. Target elevations are approached gradually. Final height is planned in advance.
Shaping and leveling. Bulldozers shape the surface of trunk and fronds. Edges are refined carefully. The palm becomes buildable land.
Vibro-compaction starts. Deep compaction equipment penetrates the sand layers. Vibration densifies the ground. Future settlement is reduced.
Compaction work repeats across all fronds. Spacing follows engineering patterns. Uniform strength develops.
Markers track vertical movement of reclaimed land. Natural compression begins immediately. Engineering anticipates change.
Additional sand compensates for predicted settlement. Surface levels are corrected. Precision offsets gravity.
Full palm shape confirmed. Aerial view shows the completed palm geometry. Trunk, fronds, and crescent align perfectly. Land creation is complete.
Stabilization period. Heavy construction slows intentionally. The island is allowed to settle. Patience protects the future.
The reclaimed land stands stable and defined. Roads, utilities, and foundations come next. Vertical development begins.
Settlement baseline check. Survey markers across trunk and fronds are read again. Compression trends match predictions. Work proceeds with confidence.
Vibro-compaction expansion. Deep vibro probes operate across wider zones. Sand densifies at depth. Bearing capacity increases uniformly.
Equipment advances in a strict grid pattern. Overlap ensures no weak pockets. Consistency defines strength.
Bulldozers trim surfaces to target elevations. High spots are reduced. Buildable land emerges.
Final density verification. Spot tests confirm achieved soil density. Results meet design thresholds. The ground is certified ready.
Frond access alignment. Narrow access roads are marked along each frond. Spacing preserves waterfront plots. Movement is planned early.
Road subgrades are leveled and compacted. Drainage slopes are set. Longevity is built beneath the surface. Shallow trenches open beside future roads. Routes are coordinated to avoid conflicts. Order precedes installation. Primary water and sewer lines are laid carefully. Joints are sealed against salt exposure. Reliability is prioritized. Electrical and data ducts are placed in parallel runs. Protection layers shield them from corrosion. Connectivity is embedded. Utility trenches are backfilled in layers. Compaction follows each lift. Settlement risk is minimized.
Crushed aggregate forms the road base.
Thickness remains uniform.
Traffic loads are anticipated.
Frond road surfacing. Asphalt extends along frond access roads. Edges are kept clean. Residential access takes shape.
Stormwater management. Drainage inlets and channels are installed. Runoff is guided toward controlled outlets. Flood resilience improves. Bridge locations between trunk and crescent are prepared. Foundations account for marine conditions. Connectivity is planned.
Piles are driven into stabilized sand layers. Depth ensures long-term support. Movement is controlled.
Deck slabs complete the bridge spans. Parapets and edges remain minimal. Access becomes continuous.
Residential plot lines are marked clearly. Waterfront setbacks are respected. Development control is established. Areas for villas receive localized improvement. Bearing zones are refined. Foundations will sit evenly. Service connection points. Stub outs for utilities appear at each plot. Future connections are simplified. Efficiency is built in. Functional movement test. Vehicles move along trunk and fronds. Turns and clearances feel natural. Design intent holds. Ready for vertical build. Plots, roads, and services stand complete. Foundations are prepared. Vertical construction is imminent. Transition to development. Infrastructure work concludes across the Palm. Attention shifts to buildings. The city begins to rise. Villa foundation pits are excavated carefully. Depth follows ground improvement data. Edges remain clean. Foundation base preparation. Base layers are leveled and compacted. Moisture control is maintained. Uniform bearing is ensured. Steel reinforcement fills foundation forms. Spacing follows residential load requirements. Strength is shaped quietly.
Concrete is poured in controlled stages. Surfaces settle evenly. Foundations lock in.
Fresh foundations are protected from heat. Curing proceeds evenly. Durability is secured. The same construction rhythm repeats along multiple fronds. Uniformity defines the waterfront pattern. Efficiency increases. Floor slabs are cast level by level. Formwork cycles repeat smoothly. Buildings gain height.
Structures face wind and salt air. No visible movement occurs. Design meets environment. Marina basins are shaped along selected edges. Water depths are controlled precisely. Harbor geometry forms. Marine retaining walls line marina edges. Interfaces resist erosion. Water meets structure cleanly.
Utilities to buildings, power, water, and data connect into structures. Routes remain hidden. Services activate silently.
Roofing and waterproofing. Roof layers seal buildings from heat and moisture. Drainage paths are defined.
Beach shaping. Sand is graded along waterfront edges. Slopes meet water gently. Public beaches take form.
First occupiable structures. Completed villas stand ready for use. Services remain active and stable. Livability is evident. Continuous development. Construction continues deeper into remaining plots. Patterns repeat with consistency. The palm fills out. Envelope finish phase. Exterior finishes progress across villas and mid-rise buildings. Facade detailing. Edges, joints, and reveals are refined carefully. Water paths are controlled, and durability is prioritized.
Glazed openings complete building envelopes. Reflections soften the waterfront edge. Natural light is balanced.
Paving, curbs, and walkways are laid along roads. Textures guide pedestrian movement. Public space takes form. Planting beds receive prepared soil. Irrigation lines activate below ground. Green layers emerge. Mature palms and shade trees are positioned. Roots are stabilized against wind. Microclimates improve. Promenade surfaces extend along the water's edge. Clear lines separate walk and service zones. Access feels open. Dock hardware, lighting, and safety features are installed. Floating elements move gently with tides. Harbors feel ready.
Breakwater armor stones are rechecked and tuned. Wave interaction remains calm inside. Protection is refined. Shorelines are observed during changing conditions. Sand movement stays within tolerance. Stability holds.
Community amenities. Small community facilities complete fit-out. Utilities and access are verified. Daily life is supported. Buildings, landscapes, and roads are viewed together. Scale feels balanced from multiple angles. The palm reads clearly.
First occupancy readiness. Completed units stand ready for use. Systems remain active and stable. Handover approaches.
Vehicle movement is observed along trunk and fronds. Turns and sight lines remain safe. Flow is smooth.
Wind and waves pass across the crescent. Interior waters remain calm. Design meets reality. Maintenance access review. Routes for inspection and care are verified. Hidden systems remain reachable. Longevity is built in.
Utilities performance check. Loads and pressures are reviewed over time. No anomalies appear. Reliability is confirmed.
Landscape maturation. Irrigation cycles stabilize planting. Green coverage expands gradually. Shade improves comfort. Final safety walk. Edges, railings, and waterfront interfaces are checked. Clearances meet standards. Public use is safe. Transition to operations. Construction activity fades from view. Operational routines begin. Daily use pattern. Movement through roads, beaches, and marinas is observed. Spaces absorb activity comfortably. Design intent holds.
Between uses, the island appears calm. No exposed systems draw attention. Engineering recedes.
Long-term stability check. Settlement markers show predictable behavior. Coastal protection remains intact. Confidence remains high.
End of finish phase.
All installed systems stand complete and inactive. The island appears calm and ordered. Final checks begin. We've verified the access, clearances, and finishes.
Confirmed. Everything aligns.
Utilities full power up. Power, water, and data systems activate together. Loads stabilize across the network. Capacity meets demand.
Flow and pressure are tested across plots and marinas. No leaks or backflow appear. Reliability is confirmed. Stormwater function test. Drainage systems respond to controlled flow. Runoff routes perform as designed. Flood risk remains low.
Marina operations check. Docks, utilities, and safety systems operate together. Floating elements respond smoothly to tides. Harbors are ready.
Beach profiles are observed under gentle wave action. Sand movement stays within tolerance. Edges remain stable. Waves meet the crescent barrier. Interior waters remain calm. Protection proves effective.
Survey markers are red again across the island. Vertical movement remains predictable. Long-term behavior is controlled.
First occupancy. Completed villas and buildings open for use. Services operate quietly. The island becomes lived in.
Public realm use. Beaches and walkways host regular activity. Materials withstand use comfortably. Design intent holds.
Operational reset. After peak use, systems return to standby. Cleanup proceeds efficiently. Order is restored. Inspection routes for utilities and coastal systems are used. Access remains clear and safe. Care is built in.
Repeated operation check. Multiple days of use show consistent behavior. No adjustments are required. Reliability is proven.
Coastal monitoring continues. Shorelines and breakwater are observed over time. Protection remains intact. Stability endures. Island as infrastructure. Roads, utilities, and public spaces function together. The Palm operates as a city. Integration is complete. Engineering systems show no deviation from targets. Settlement, drainage, and protection remain stable. Confidence remains high.
Palm Jumeirah stands fully operational and stable. Engineering, precision, and patience converge.